The Black Sky Chronicles before Drake. Soren and Ixion are pilots of the Fyrune Cooperative. Soren has just been promoted captain. Sky Raider Introduction. Raven attacks the Fyrune base where Soren and Ixion are stationed. Raven's aggression nearly overwhelms all the... it was Raven who attacks the Fyrune base where Soren and Ixion are stationed. Raven's aggression nearly overwhelms all the pilots at the base. Just when it seems the co-op is able to get things under control and put an end to Raven's aggression, Raven turns up and destroys the base's command tower. The pilots from the base attack, including Soren and Ixion, are miles from the base, making their way to the ships that will take them and the last Fyrunes to Olympus Mons on Mars. There have been no signs of dragons since Raven and Rim attacked, when a loud, high-pitched roar is heard way off in the distance. Everyone panics, but Soren and Ixion keep things together as they help everyone rush to the launch pad, which is only a short distance from where they have been resting. As pilots hurry to the ships, Rim and Raven turn up, and they aren't alone. Another Sky Raider is with them. Rakesh, a serpentine, and he's huge, twice the size of the biggest living serpentine dragon on record. Pilots get aboard, but it's too late. As ships are taking off, they are swatted out of the sky like flies by Rim and Raven's aggression. Soren and Ixion are aboard their ship, one of three, carrying the last Fyrunes. The Sky Raiders have caught up to all of them in no time at all. Soren persuades Ixion to escape the ship and leave with Fyrune Archangel to Olympus Mons, so that he can be around for Soren's child when that child will need Ixion most. As Ixion is making the oath, the other two ships are taken out, and Ixion has very little time to escape. As Fyrune Archangel departs with Ixion inside, Rakesh whips itself around the ship that Soren is now piloting, and Soren watches with fear as Rakesh destroys him and the ship. Fyrune Archangel zooms away from the carnage, heading around the Earth in a counterclockwise direction is seen from the North Pole, heading for Mons Olympus. Ixion and Fyrune Archangel are at Olympus Mons with Admiral Jirao, which Jirao I wrote in parentheses. Data is assessed from the Fyrune as Jirao learns what he can from Ixion. This is the first appearance of any Sky Raiders, and now we understand their intention. Or we think we do. As soon as Archangel is ready, Ixion gets inside and pilots it to Earth to join Olivia, who is still pregnant. Looks like we have a simpler timeline here. Soren dies. Ixion trains Drake. Drake and friends narrowly avoid destruction by Rakesh. Drake and friends are bullied by Bradley Snipe and his dad and friends. Admiral Miyazaki takes on another Admiral of the Co-op in a giant robot space fight. Varkos uses Mako's dead mother to manipulate Mako. Drake and Mako take on Varkos and accidentally kill him and destroy his Fyrune just above Earth's atmosphere. Or is it just above Neptune's atmosphere? Drake and Mako's daughter is born. Everyone celebrates end of war on Terra on Mons Olympus, on Mars, and in the plains of Mars. And then going down here a bit. A long time ago, a creature that would be the precursor to dragons and humans saw the Earth forming and trying to destroy it, and so sent Theia smashing into it, but it nearly missed, and what resulted were celestial bodies, the Earth and the Moon. Dragon and humans work together to stop an ancient threat. A being that has evolved from a dragon-human precursor is trying to destroy both Earth and the dragon homeworld and wipe out both species. Drake's dragon friend, Son and Riley's older cousin, work as detectives for the Fyrune Cooperative. They team up with a griffin, a troll, and Riley's son as a detective team, suited up and minuscule wearable Fyrunes. Drake and friends and anti-heroes turn evil or neutral, making them the anti-heroes and the villains of the next generation. People wear minuscule Fyrunes, armaments worn like motorcycles. The detective are wearing the minuscule Fyrunes, solve the mysteries behind the operations of the Sky Raiders. Everyone in the co-op is laughing at them. The detectives have a run-in with the Pirates of the Nightmare, who seem determined to continue harassing the detectives. The detectives solve the mystery about how the dragon colony got to Io. On Io they encounter those upright warrior-type dragons and are nearly killed. They solve the mystery about Varkos' longevity. He has a tweaked version of an artificial ashlung hooked up to his heart, which, again, everyone kind of knew by the time the detective team figures it out. The Mortal discover Fyrunium on Jupiter's moon Io. They use it to make their armor. Serpentines inhabit the high mountains and the wide, deep rivers. Wyverns inhabit plateaus and deep caves. Worms inhabit plateaus and deep caves. Wyverns inhabit the plains. Dragons discover the effect the new rudiments are having on their ashlungs, which they call Fornoo, and the effect their ashlungs have on their armaments. They also discover that the new armaments provide the dragons with telecommunicating abilities. Soren and Ixion are two pilots hired by Varkos, unknown to the co-op, to attack a civilian ship. Varkos rats the mountain, Soren dies to Rakesh. Drake is born. Jakob joins the co-op to escape Earth. Soren rushes into space to save his family from Rakesh. Ixion tries to hurry to save Soren, but succeeds only in saving Drake and Olivia. Varkos uses Soren to attack a civilian ship, leaving him to be thrown to the Sky Raiders by the co-op. Ixion helps raise Drake, though he is not in Drake's life often, and when he trains Drake as a Fyrune pilot, he can be a bully. Bradley Snipe and his cronies, and his older brother Donovan Snipe, bully Mako and kidnap her. The cronies almost make the mistake of letting her go. Varkos shows a side of himself that is full of good humor, though no less evil. Varkos uses Mako's mother to blackmail Mako into harnessing Drake and destroying his Fyrune. The four Rune Raiders are little more than shadows, and Varkos' Fyrune is never seen. Drake, Mako, Lily, and Riley join the co-op. Ixion reveals himself as Varkos. Varkos reveals Ixion as a puppet fabricated to control Drake. The real Ixion shows himself, having been kept prisoner by Grump's brother, Varkos' henchman. Drake and friends and anti-heroes turn evil or neutral, making them the anti-heroes and the villains of the next generation.